The story begins with a hostile alien race discovering a remote and desolate planet that has been labeled as inhospitable by many other galactic civilizations. This planet is known throughout the galaxy as the Planet of Death, a world with extreme weather conditions, unpredictable radiation storms, and treacherous, hostile terrain. The planet's surface is a nightmare. It features scorching heat, freezing cold, massive storms, and dangerous geological activity, like active volcanoes or shifting tectonic plates, which make it nearly impossible for any life form to thrive. The planet is not just an uninhabited wasteland. It has been used by various powerful and advanced civilizations as a testing ground for their most dangerous experiments. These experiments include biological weapons designed to test the limits of life and hostile environments created to push species to their very breaking points. The alien race in the story views this planet as a dead zone, an isolated place in the galaxy where life cannot endure. Over time, civilizations have used this planet to test their most destructive weapons in harsh conditions, ensuring no life can survive the trials set before them. The aliens, with their vast resources and technological prowess, look upon this planet with a sense of confidence and indifference, believing that it is an uncontested wasteland. They see it as a perfect location for experimentation, where the weakest species can be discarded or eradicated without consequences. The alien species has never witnessed any living creature capable of enduring the planet's conditions, and they assume that humanity will fare no differently. They are sure that once the humans are dropped onto this planet, exposed to its extreme weather, toxic radiation storms, and the aggressive creatures that roam its surface, they will fail quickly, just like every other species that has attempted to survive in this hostile environment. The aliens believe that their superior technology, biological weapons, and expertly crafted environments will force humanity to succumb to the planet's hostile conditions in no time. The aliens have zero expectation that humans will survive, further cementing their belief in their own technological and intellectual superiority. In this early stage, the alien race views the planet not as a challenge to their power, but as a proving ground where humanity's weaknesses will be revealed and exploited. The stage is set for humanity to face the ultimate test of survival, one that the alien race believes will result in inevitable failure. The alien species, intrigued by the resilience of Earth's inhabitants and their survival capabilities, decide to put humanity to the ultimate test. They view Earth as an interesting but primitive world, and after observing humans for some time, the aliens grow curious about their limitless potential for survival. To prove their superiority and test humanity's strength, they decide to subject humans to the harshest conditions possible. Rather than simply invading or conquering Earth directly, the alien species opt to capture a group of humans, either soldiers or survival experts, and some stranded survivors who were unlucky enough to encounter alien technology. These humans are taken from Earth and transported through the vastness of space to the Planet of Death, where the aliens have already set up a brutal, inescapable test. The humans are placed on the planet with no tools, no resources, and no way of knowing what dangers lie ahead. The aliens are certain that humanity will not survive the planet's extreme conditions, which have already decimated other species before them. The aliens are confident that their biological weapons, hostile climate, and advanced technology, designed to create lethal environments and deadly traps, will quickly lead to humanity's destruction. From the aliens' perspective, there is no possible way for Earth's people to overcome the extreme conditions of the planet, which include unrelenting radiation storms, intense temperature shifts, and the presence of dangerous creatures that are specifically engineered to hunt or kill any life form that enters the planet. The aliens have no interest in providing assistance to the humans. In fact, they deliberately withhold any help or resources, believing that humanity will quickly perish under the harsh trials they've set. Their expectation is that the humans will either be overwhelmed by the planet's extreme environment or fall victim to the deadly traps the aliens have carefully crafted. The alien species is convinced that humans will fail in their attempts to survive, which will prove, once and for all, that humanity is no match for the galaxy's more advanced civilizations. The aliens see this as an experiment to test humanity's limits. It's not about domination or destruction, at least, not initially, but rather about proving that humans are too weak to survive the planet's extreme and unnatural conditions. They are confident that the experiment will show that Earth's people are fragile and primitive, no more capable of surviving this world than any of the countless other species that have fallen to the planet's unforgiving nature. This alien arrogance blinds them to the incredible resourcefulness and resilience that humanity has yet to reveal. For the alien species, this is a simple test with a foregone conclusion: humanity will fail, and their belief in human fragility will be confirmed. But what they fail to account for is the strength of the human spirit, which will soon begin to defy their expectations. As the human survivors land on the planet of death, they are immediately faced with the planet's extreme conditions. From the start, the environment seems designed to kill: scorching temperatures during the day that could incinerate anything caught in the open, unpredictable radiation storms that hit without warning, and dangerous predators roaming the terrain, hungry for any living creature they can find. The alien species, watching from afar, is certain that the humans won't survive long. They expect the humans to fall apart in a matter of days under the weight of these harsh conditions. The planet's extreme temperatures fluctuate wildly, creating a daily cycle of survival against blistering heat during the day and freezing cold at night. The radiation storms only add to the dangers, with surges of deadly radiation making the atmosphere impossible to breathe for long periods without protective gear. The alien species, who set these conditions up with the expectation that they would quickly break the humans, watch as the human survivors are immediately put to the test. But what the aliens fail to anticipate is humanity's unwavering ability to adapt. Despite being placed in the most inhospitable environment imaginable, the humans begin to do what they do best: survive. Using their knowledge of Earth's own extreme environments, they start to work together, combining their unique skills and survival knowledge to create makeshift shelters, protect themselves from the elements, and find clean water amidst the barren wasteland. The humans quickly begin to assess the environment and make the most of the resources they have. Using engineering principles, they construct structures that shield them from the intense heat of the day and the freezing cold at night. Chemical knowledge allows them to purify water sources that would otherwise be toxic, and they learn how to extract clean drinking water from the planet's resources. The humans also tap into their understanding of biology and predator behavior, using it to evade or counter the planet's terrifying creatures. Rather than breaking under the pressure, humanity's innovation and resourcefulness begin to shine. They're not simply enduring the planet, they are outsmarting it. The alien species, who believed they were observing an inevitable failure, are stunned as humanity proves to be more resilient than they could have ever imagined. The survival strategies they employ are not based on sheer strength, but on the ability to learn, adapt, and cooperate, traits that have allowed humanity to survive on Earth for millennia. And now, they are proving just as effective on this hostile world. What the aliens believed would be humanity's downfall has become their first step towards victory, and the beginning of a new chapter in human history. As the days stretch into weeks, the alien species grows more astonished by the human survival. What was supposed to be a simple experiment, a way to demonstrate humanity's fragility in the face of the planet of death's extreme conditions, has instead become a lesson in humanity's remarkable resilience. The humans are not just surviving, they are thriving in a place that was designed to break them. The alien observers are forced to confront the reality that humans possess something far more powerful than advanced technology or brute force: the indomitable human spirit. Despite the planet's extreme radiation storms, deadly creatures, and the overwhelming scarcity of resources, the humans continue to endure, to adapt, and to innovate. The harsh conditions that were meant to be their demise are instead becoming a proving ground for human ingenuity and resilience. What sets humanity apart in this unforgiving environment is their ability to work together. Rather than falling into disarray or internal conflict, the humans unite in the face of their shared struggle. They share resources, exchange knowledge, and pool their skills. The most experienced survivors teach the others how to navigate the terrain, identify edible plants, and fashion weapons from the alien technology they find scattered across the planet. Even the youngest members of the group contribute, showing an unexpected resourcefulness in crafting tools and defending against predators. The alien species, watching from their observation points, begin to question their earlier assumptions. Humanity, whom they had regarded as a weak species that would crumble under pressure, is proving them wrong at every turn. What the aliens once considered human frailty, their emotions, their interdependence, and their compassion, is actually becoming their greatest strength. In a galaxy where advanced civilizations have risen and fallen, humanity is showing a unique ability to unite under pressure, to adapt quickly, and to keep fighting against all odds. The humans' perseverance in the face of overwhelming adversity is unlike anything the aliens have seen before. In fact, it begins to unsettle them. The aliens had expected the humans to fall victim to the deadly traps, the biological weapons, and the relentless storms. Instead, the humans find ways to survive and even exploit the very dangers the aliens created to destroy them. The humans adapt to the harsh weather, learning to predict radiation storms and use the storms to their advantage, finding shelter and resources in places the aliens never anticipated. They begin to tame or avoid the dangerous creatures, not by force, but by understanding their behavior and turning the environment to their benefit. The alien leaders, who initially thought the humans would be easy to eradicate, are now baffled. The planet's harshness, which they believed was irresistible and unforgiving, has failed to break humanity's will. Instead, it has revealed a fundamental truth about Earth's people: they will never be easily defeated. The human spirit, their unrelenting will to survive and adapt, is impossible to quash, no matter how dire the circumstances. The alien species now realizes that they have underestimated humanity's strength in the most profound way. Humanity's indomitable spirit, combined with their resourcefulness and unity, has made them an unexpected force, one that is defying the odds, turning the planet of death into a testament to the resilience of Earth's people. The aliens, who thought they could crush humanity's will with their superior technology, are now left wondering how to handle a species that is more resilient and adaptive than any they have ever encountered. As the humans continue to thrive in the harsh and unforgiving environment of the planet of death, a significant turning point occurs. The alien species, who had once believed the planet's extreme conditions would quickly break humanity, are forced to acknowledge that the humans are not only surviving, they are adapting and conquering the planet's challenges in ways that were once unimaginable. What started as an experiment to eliminate Earth's inhabitants has turned into a struggle for dominance, with the humans now actively taking control of their situation. The alien captors have watched in disbelief as the humans, faced with extreme adversity, have overcome obstacle after obstacle. The alien species believed they could suffocate humanity through intense heat, blistering cold, radiation, and predators, but the humans have proven time and time again that they can adapt to any situation. From surviving radiation storms by building protective shelters to hunting and neutralizing dangerous creatures, the humans are no longer simply existing. They are actively thriving and manipulating the hostile environment to their advantage. The turning point comes when humanity, once solely focused on survival, starts to reshape their environment. They begin to reverse engineer the alien technology left behind, using it to create tools, build advanced defenses, and fortify their positions. The humans now have access to alien weapons, energy sources, and biological knowledge, which they use not just to survive, but to turn the planet's dangers against their captors. They make innovative discoveries, such as learning how to exploit the planet's energy resources to power their shelters and technology, and even begin to modify alien traps to trap the aliens themselves. The alien species, who had once viewed the humans as little more than test subjects, now face the horrifying reality that they have unleashed a force that cannot be easily contained. The humans are no longer helpless pawns, they are becoming active combatants in a war for control of the planet. The planet's resources, once deemed useless, are now being harnessed by humanity in ways the aliens had never anticipated. The alien leadership, which had once been so confident in their superior technology and biological weapons, begins to feel a sense of unease. The humans' success on the planet of death has shifted the balance of power. What was supposed to be a showcase of alien superiority has instead become a testament to humanity's adaptability and resilience. The aliens now see that humans are capable of not just surviving, but flourishing in an environment that was designed to destroy them. In a shocking moment of realization, the alien leaders understand that they are now vulnerable. Their overconfidence has blinded them to the potential of the human race. As the humans turn the tide of their situation, the alien species begins to realize that the very experiment they initiated could end in defeat for them. They underestimated the human spirit, a force that not only survives under pressure but thrives in the most extreme of circumstances. This reversal of fortune is not just a victory for humanity, it is a shocking failure for the alien species. What was meant to be a test of extinction has become a battle of wills that the aliens are now losing. As humanity rises against all odds, the alien species must face the uncomfortable truth: they have underestimated Earth's inhabitants in the most profound way. The humans are no longer the underdogs, they are emerging victors. The aliens must now grapple with the consequences of their misjudgment, knowing that the humans will never submit and will fight for their freedom no matter what. As the weeks pass and the alien species continues to monitor humanity's unexpected success on the planet of death, the truth begins to set in. The humans have proven themselves to be far more resilient, innovative, and formidable than the aliens could have ever imagined. The alien leadership, once confident that their superior technology and biological weapons would easily eradicate humanity, now faces the bitter reality that the human race is not only surviving but thriving in an environment designed to destroy them. The alien species initially believed that their advanced weaponry and hostile environment would quickly break the spirit of humanity, forcing them to surrender or die. They had never accounted for humanity's ability to adapt, innovate, and unite under pressure. The very traits they had dismissed as weaknesses, compassion, cooperation, and resilience, have turned into humanity's greatest strengths. The human spirit, which the aliens once viewed as a flaw, has become the unpredictable force that is now threatening their superiority. The alien leaders, observing the humans' remarkable ability to turn the hostile planet into a thriving ecosystem of innovation, are left in disbelief. The humans have adapted to the harsh climate, crafted weapons to defend themselves, and even started modifying the alien technology they found to use against their captors. Rather than crumbling under the alien-designed biological traps, the humans have used their ingenuity and knowledge to reverse engineer the alien technology and turn it into an asset. The alien species, who believed they could control the humans with their superior intellect and technology, now see their own creations being used against them. The alien species begin to fear the human race. They had initially believed that humanity's lack of galactic technology and military power made them an easy target, a species that would quickly fold under pressure. But what the aliens did not anticipate was humanity's indomitable will. The human spirit, their drive to survive, and their capacity to adapt have proven to be the ultimate equalizer in this battle for survival. The realization dawns on the alien leadership that humanity's strength is not based on technological superiority, but on something more fundamental: their unity and their refusal to give up. The aliens had thought that they were testing the humans in an environment that would be their undoing, but instead, humanity has shown that their greatest power lies in their ability to endure and overcome any obstacle, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. The alien leaders, who once saw humanity as insignificant, now understand that they are facing a species that can't be manipulated or controlled. Humans have shown that they are capable of defying the odds and turning the tables on their captors. What was supposed to be a test of humanity's weakness has become a showcase of their strength, and the aliens must now reassess their view of humanity. As the alien species sees their experiment unravel, the realization becomes clear: humanity is not just fighting to survive, they are actively reshaping their fate. The alien species, once so confident in their dominance, now finds themselves in awe of humanity's ability to persevere against the greatest challenges they have ever witnessed. The humans' resilience becomes a force that the aliens are powerless to stop, and it's a force that could change the course of the galaxy forever. As the alien species watches humanity's continued success on the planet of death, they come to a terrifying conclusion: they have completely misjudged humanity. What they had initially thought would be a swift conquest, a simple experiment to break the human spirit, has turned into a profound reversal of power. The humans, far from crumbling under pressure, have instead begun to overcome every challenge, adapt to the harsh environment, and turn the planet's dangers to their advantage. The alien species, once so confident in their superior technology and biological weapons, are now finding themselves on the defensive. The humans are no longer just surviving in the hostile environment, they are thriving, using their ingenuity, resourcefulness, and unity to transform the planet. The extreme conditions the aliens had designed to destroy humanity are now being manipulated by humans who have learned how to live with them, harness them, and even use them to gain the upper hand. For the aliens, this shift is nothing short of humiliating. They had expected the harsh weather, radiation storms, and alien predators to quickly break humanity's resolve, but instead, the humans have adapted and innovated in ways that the aliens never thought possible. The humans have reverse-engineered alien technology, modified the landscape to suit their needs, and developed defenses against the planet's most lethal threats. The humans have not only survived, they have taken control of the very forces that were meant to crush them. The alien race, once so certain that they would emerge victorious, now finds itself facing a powerful and unpredictable force in humanity. The humans' adaptability, resourcefulness, and unity have turned the tables on the alien captors. The planet of death, which was intended to be a guaranteed test of humanity's limits, has instead become a staging ground for humanity's triumph. At this point, the alien leadership must face the stark reality that humanity is no longer the underdog. The human survivors have transformed from helpless prisoners into formidable combatants. The human spirit, their unwavering will to survive and their ability to unite in the face of adversity, has become the driving force behind their rise. The alien species, once the perceived rulers of the galaxy, now finds itself in retreat, its plans for humanity's quick extinction unraveling before their very eyes. The human resistance, once scattered and desperate, is now organized, focused, and rising in power. The alien species watches in awe and fear as the humans, against all odds, begin to dismantle the alien infrastructure and start reclaiming the planet. The humans have gone from being subjugated to empowered, turning the planet's deadly nature into their strength. The final turning point comes when the humans, now fully in control of the planet of death, launch a coordinated offensive against the alien invaders. They use the alien technology they've adapted, the tactics they've learned, and the unity they've formed to drive the aliens out. The alien species, once so sure of their victory, are forced into a humiliating retreat. Their advanced weaponry, biological weapons, and superior technology are no match for humanity's resilience, unity, and adaptability. The reversal of power is complete. Humanity, once underestimated and dismissed as weak, has become the dominant force on the planet of death. The alien species, which thought they could simply crush humanity with their advanced tools, now finds itself facing the ultimate reality. Humans are no longer a species to be conquered. They are a species that will rise against all odds, and the galaxy will have to take notice. This marks the beginning of humanity's legacy. The alien species is forced to recognize that humans, with their strength of spirit and unpredictable resilience, are a force that cannot be easily defeated. The humans' victory on the planet of death is only the beginning of their rise in the galactic community, a rise that will change the course of history forever. The final defeat of the alien species marks the beginning of a new chapter for humanity, not only in their struggle for survival but in their elevation as a major galactic power. What was once a world thought to be impossible to survive has now become symbolic of humanity's resilience, adaptability, and unbreakable spirit. The planet of death, which had been crafted as a testing ground for species deemed weak and unworthy, has instead become the proving ground for the strength of humanity, a world that humanity has conquered, mastered, and transformed. The alien species, which initially saw humanity as insignificant, now faces the undeniable fact that Earth and its inhabitants are not to be underestimated. The human race, which had been regarded as weak and unrefined, has proven to be one of the most formidable forces in the galaxy. Through sheer willpower, unity, and resourcefulness, humanity has triumphed over extreme odds, proving that no environment is beyond their ability to overcome. This victory is not just about surviving. It's about mastering the impossible and turning the tables on those who had once thought themselves invincible. As the alien race retreats, humanity begins to assert itself on the galactic stage. The planet of death, which was once a place of despair, is now a symbol of hope for all races that have faced oppression and struggle. Word of humanity's unexpected rise spreads across the galaxy, and other civilizations begin to see Earth in a new light. No longer a primitive, insignificant race, humanity is now recognized as a species with unpredictable strength, capable of achieving feats that no one thought possible. The human spirit, its ability to endure, adapt, and unite, has become a beacon for other species who aspire to thrive in the face of adversity. The alien empire, which once sought to conquer humanity and impose its will, must now confront the fact that Earth is no longer a planet to be subjugated. It is a force in its own right. The alien species now faces the reality that humanity's indomitable spirit, coupled with their innovative mindsets and ability to unite, will make them a dominant force in the galaxy, capable of shaping the future in ways the alien species had never anticipated. With the victory on the planet of death, humanity's reputation begins to spread across the stars. The once fragmented human nations, which had struggled with internal conflict and disunity, now find strength in their cooperation. The humans' victory becomes a rallying point for new alliances with other civilizations, who see in humanity a race capable of achieving the impossible and overcoming even the greatest of odds. Humanity's influence grows, and soon, Earth is no longer just a world isolated from the galaxy. It becomes a beacon of resilience and a model for other civilizations to follow. As humanity sets its sights on new frontiers, the alien species that once underestimated them must now rethink their approach to Earth and its people. This legacy of triumph on the planet of death is not just a victory over a hostile world, but a turning point that signifies humanity's entrance into the broader galactic community as a force to be reckoned with. The human race, once thought to be fragile and primitive, now stands at the threshold of a new era, one where resilience, innovation, and unity are their greatest strengths, and where they will continue to shape the destiny of the galaxy.